This is a little walk around on the Southbend Magnaturn. Has an Acorn control, retrofit. I did this a few years ago. I just never finished it. And at this point really don't have a use for it. We've got this guy and this guy. So this little one, rather than put more time and money into it, I'm just gonna let it go for what I have into it in parts. Everything runs except for the turret. I never hooked up the turret. As you can see, I've got the covers off it, but I do have the covers. This is just a cam lock. So you can turn the turret to the position you want, like tool 1 is this one, and lock it in and it'll hold there. The whole little lathe is on rubber mounts for isolation. We've got an HP all-in-one touchscreen. I took a couple covers off it, the main sliding door and the side covers, so that I could show, you know, we have a Centroid encoder on and it's a DC motor on the spindle. This is the retrofit. These are the two servo controls. They're DYN 2s. Power supply for them. Acorn control, breakout board. This is your spindle control stuff. The relays were replaced new. The spindle control is the original. We have coolant hooked up to this outlet, which runs off of the control, which I'll show in another video. I'm gonna do a demonstration on it running. This video is just to show it, the condition. And for the turret, I do have another brand new servo control and the power supply for it. This is the original servo on the turret. We've got a tailstock. These are the covers for the turret, as well as these. This is the little gear inside of here that drives the turret that went on that motor. The spring pushes down that cog on top and gets pushed up by a solenoid. So when the turret's hooked up, the solenoid needs to be hooked up, the motor needs to be installed, and then it's gonna have to be programmed. This is the motor cable. And there's paperwork here from when I did it. Basically the retrofit's done and you can run the lathe the way it is. It'll stop at the tool changes right now. So if you run tool 1 and it calls for tool 2, the machine will stop. It'll call out and say, change to tool 2. You release the cog, which I just locked in. Turn it to tool 2. Whoop. Lock it in place, and you're at tool 2. So you kind of use it like a tool post. You could also take this off, mount a tool post. You could mount a gang tool setup on it, whatever you want on the slide here, on this pad that this is bolted to.